away. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Hey,
Hey, you know there
hello,
are
everybody.
songs.
What'd you say?
I said, did you know there are songs today? Also,
Ah,
there's a song called Christmas in July. Apparently, it's like
really?
songs. Christmas in July songs. We should have played one coming in.
Yeah, that needs
They're
to
on my
happen.
Instagram reel. So,
All right, I'll have to go check it out. Hello, everybody. I'm Marley.
I'm Brianna.
I'm
We're
like,
here.
if you
Me
don't know
over
us by
here.
now, where have you been?
Right?
Yes, where have you been? We are here. We are wrapping up our Prancing Through the Holidays make-along, which is all about the holiday stocking. So excited. Before I jump in with any of that, I'm gonna put a link in the video description. So we're gonna, you guys are gonna kind of hold for parts here for a minute. Say hello, jump in. If you're on the comments, let us know where you're coming from. Don't forget to smash our like button. Just get it out of the way. Just like it right now. So that way that is done. All right, I got to go in here.
We have so many good mornings. So which means like everyone's kind of on that time zone. Yes. I love when we get somebody who's like, I'm going to bed. And I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. It's awesome.
Oh, girl, I tried to go to bed last night at 10:30, right? Like I went
Did
upstairs.
You fall asleep?
Yes. No, I couldn't fall asleep until 1. I was like, this is awful.
Yeah. Jody's saying prancing along. I love all the prancing alongs I've seen. In our community groups, I don't even know if I can really express to people like how much I'm always just like, I want to write it in all caps, like, I love your stocking. I almost want to like yell. But I don't want them to think like I'm yelling in a bad way.
I know. I so know. You know that reel that keeps going around. It's like, look. That's how I feel. I'm like, you guys come look at what they're doing here because this is so amazing. Like it's so just amazing. It's just the neatest thing. I'm almost done here, making sure everything is.
You are doing good.
Linking into everything. It is so nice to have everybody here and joining in. Guys, we had over 1,000 people participating in this. You might not feel like you saw them all because some people like to do things privately. Some people like to post things, but so many people participating. And so if you've ever felt like you're just, on this lonely little island doing your own little thing, like you're in a group here. Like there's so many of us that are just joining in the fun and having a great time. All right. I think I've just updated everything. So the link should be in my video description. So as you guys are wanting to, like, what are they talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You can go check that out.
Because it's true.
Yes.
Kelly's like, what is prancing along? Yep.
Prancing along. All right. Now I'm back. I had your screen like behind, so I couldn't see anything that was going on. Hello. So I could have been doing anything like this. Like, hey, can I just say, like, I did like minimal makeup today, like just a little tiny bit.
I have to give a shout out to all my women out there that deal with frizzy hair because I'm the frizzy hair queen. Like it just, especially humidity. I attempted to just pick up just a little bit, just straighten up my office, and it looked like I ran a 5K. It was just like.
I have no hair. Like this is a wig. Like it's a topper. But can I tell you, it's like the best thing that I've ever purchased in my whole life because I can just pull my hair back and bam, I'm like, it's done. I'm so jealous of people who have hair like this, but it feels good to not have to like get all made up because we just get to be here. We just get to be here.
Yes.
Northern Indiana. Hello, Northern Indiana. And Chicago, that's sort of Northern Indiana. it's kind of up there. So how many of you, show of hands, how many of you have participated in the Prancing Through the Holidays make-along this weekend, or you bought the course so that way you can prance on your own time?
It's all about prancing. We all just have to prance.
I know. I want to see because there are a lot of you. And it's so like Brianna said, it's so fun to see all of your work. Like there are some people that are making the crochet version and the knit version at the same time.
I know.
Which kudos to them.
Yes. I'm also super excited. I know it's Christmas in July. We're doing like the whole in July make along. I think we're going to see these all. I'm so excited. We're going to keep seeing these all the way until the holiday season. And then we're also going to see them hung up. I am so excited for that.
I'm so thrilled.
It's like the fun doesn't end right now.
Yes.
Keep going.
Casey is asking, where can I see the stockings people have made? So people are they've been using my hashtag and Brianna's hashtag on Instagram. So hashtag Marley Bird, hashtag Brianna K Designs. Also in our community groups, you have Brianna K Community on Facebook, the Marley's Minions by Crafty Community on Facebook. People are posting all the place there.
Ravelry. I see a lot of Ravelry projects that we haven't seen other places.
Projects. Yeah. So it's just a lot of fun. Before we get too far, just so everybody knows, the make along is free, but it ends tonight. Tonight is the last time you could get the free version on our website, mine's broken up in a couple days or 5 days. After that, you can only get it in the course. And when I say only, it's not that you have to buy the course, you get to buy the course. It's amazing. We'll talk about that, but just want to leave it there. Brianna, go ahead. I'll let you talk. I'm gonna take some coffee.
Oh, okay. Drink some coffee. All right, Katrina, this is what the course is about. I know you're talking about the bear stocking, which I'm going to show that really quick because I did do a knit and crochet version of this. This is the polar bear stocking. This is only available in the course. And yes, it does come with the graphs in the course as well. And those release today.
Yeah, they're already out.
They're out today. So those are available in the course and you can download that pattern within the course too. The video, it follows the video for the prancing one so closely that I didn't do a second video because all the parts are in there in this video. This is the one that's on the blog today that ends today. But if you purchase the course, you get this and this and this and this. I can't even hold up everything because there's more than that. Right. And Marley's and this.
And this and the blankets. Somebody's asking more information. The link, guys, look in the video description. You can find a link to everything you need. I'm going to go to Facebook real quick and just make sure the links are there also on my stuff, just so that everybody's following along. The course, you get so much stuff. I'm trying to do two things at once.
There's never too much Christmas. I agree with this. There's never too much. Not a thing.
I told my husband I'm putting up our Christmas tree at Halloween.
Could do it.
He's like,
you can decorate at Halloween and then decorate Christmas.
Well, girl, I'm not decorating that twice. That's not gonna happen. But I gotta film or photograph a lot of Christmas stuff or holiday stuff. Yeah. And so, I mean, why not?
It's fine. It's fine.
I get to have it up for, I'll take it down right before New Year's, and I get to
enjoy it longer.
Yeah. It's the way to go.
Christina, I love that you're making 4 for the whole family. That makes me happy.
Oh my gosh. Well, yes. I mean, I guess I made 4.
Yeah.
And then if you include the 2 that I made for our very first year we did it, I've made 6 total. But this year, we talked about it a little bit beforehand. So I made this one for the along, right? This one here.
Yeah.
And then when I was doing the videos, I was like, I just don't want to make another reindeer one. I was like, I want to do another stocking. So I designed a whole new stocking using the same sort of premise and techniques, but these are the 2 I did last year. Can I just tell you guys the squishiness of this, of feeling all of these together is so satisfying.
It's this yarn.
It's so satisfying. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I know. And if you happen to have leftover yarn, hang on to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So yeah, the links, all the links you need are in the video description. It appears that they're all showing up on Facebook, in the group, in my page, on YouTube. All the links are there. So the link to the actual, the sales page on Brianna's website is all there, so you can check it out. But all right, so I'm going to come back. I can see you. Here we go. Love the stockings, people said. Okay. So the Prancing Through the Holidays, just as a pull together. This is the 3rd year we've done this annual Christmas in July make along. We always try to make it very holiday. So we call it Christmas in July because that's the coined phrase that everybody uses, right?
Everyone's writing songs about, apparently. Yeah.
Right. So that's what with a coined phrase. But this year we did it specifically calling it the Prancing Through the Holidays because both of the stockings that we designed had reindeer on them. Slightly different. Each of us are different.
If you do it now, you can prance your way through the holidays. You've already got your stuff done.
Yep. Or if you don't make it right now, you can prance later. You can do whatever you want. But each year we've always made it just one step a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And this year, instead of just making it a really simple pattern out there on our website, we have put together an entire course with all the video content, the downloadable ad-free PDF, and 5 other patterns. So there are 3 more stocking patterns and a bonus 2 holiday wintry patterns that could go up the entire fall season. Those are both crochet blankets. And so all of that, plus you get some Ravelry coupons if you buy right now. Like this is a limited time offer for this low price. So
ends tonight.
It ends tonight. So we wanted to make sure we got on here to make sure we reminded everybody, hey, the free one on the website, if you're working on it, it goes away tonight. So make sure you have the information you need, or if you want to get the course, everything you need is there, presented really beautifully. It's just wonderful. And let you know that the offer for the Ravelry coupons and everything that comes with it, that all ends tonight. The low price ends tonight. You'll still be able to get the course after tonight, just not at this low price. Yeah. And the other thing, we wanted to make sure we got on here and told you thank you. Thank you for joining us for this adventure. Yes. This was, you know what? As designers, Brianna and I have talked about this a little bit. More than any other thing that I can think of at the moment, it's a lot of like go out there on a wing and a prayer. We make a design, put things together. Put it out there and pray that all of you love it as much as we do. And so the feedback that you guys have loved this as much as we've loved it. Love the Marley Birdhouse. Like that's, for me, that's huge because I worked so hard on the Marley Birdhouse. But loving the stockings, loving the community, loving the patterns, loving everything. That is so fulfilling because we have put all this energy and time into it and we weren't sure, or like, let's hope. I mean, I think
I hope they love this because we put everything. We've been planning this. Well, technically we've been planning it since last year, but we got really serious planning February.
Yes.
And so you put so much work into it and you're like, well, I hope somebody joins because otherwise why did I do all this work?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
We just have to say thank you because the love we felt during this, the amount of people that joined, it really, 1, it feeds our families, and 2, it feeds our souls.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. And yeah, like that's just big. So those of you who love the birdhouse, there's more coming. There's more there. There's more there that you haven't even seen yet unless you purchase like boxes. So there's stuff that hasn't been available to the public that's coming out soon. Like there's so much happening around here. So you want to make sure you stay tuned. What's this?
I've loved being in there this year. I mean, we didn't do it in there this last year. And this year I got to explore behind the scenes of the Marley Birdhouse. So I actually have seen some secret stuff, which but it's going to be incredible. I've been poking around. I'm like, wow. But putting the stocking event together in there was so much fun this year. I learned so much and it's just so nice. Like I can't stress just how nice it is. I'm like, woo, everything's all organized and
that's
pretty.
the part. I love how organized it is. It's very much like, oh, so I'm going to get this book and I'm going to go to this chapter and I'm going to go to this sub. Like it's just, everything is in order.
Not overwhelming. Like sometimes when I go to do something, like you think I'm going to make a blanket or I'm going to make a stocking. And like the whole thing is one piece. I don't know if everyone else feels this way, but it can feel overwhelming, but one section at a time. And like getting rid of some of the noise and just being like, all right, I'm going to work my way through this course laid out for me. So nice. Easier to complete something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And on your own time. Like
on your own time.
That's like one of the best things. Like if you're a night person, then you can work at night. If you're a morning person, you can work in the morning. If you're like, I want to make a stocking over Thanksgiving holiday, like July, I want to be at the beach.
It's true.
Great. You can do it over Thanksgiving.
You can
do whatever you want. It's been fantastic.
Listen, I love in-person courses. Sometimes it's a great way to connect with people, but I don't always have the time. And I know everyone can relate to this, to drive somewhere, to book a hotel, to get in-person courses, to pay $150 each class. Literally, this class would be $150 minimum, probably more because there's 2 instructors, probably double.
And there's two patterns.
There's 2 patterns.
You have those separated there.
Yes.
Like you could break this up also into like how to do this stitch course, how to do stranded knitting course, how to do sock construction. I mean, it's like 4 courses. Like there's so much information.
And I know for me, the Kitchener stitch, yes, there's a poem. Yes, I think I have it memorized. Every single time I say it out loud, I'm like, but wait, what? And so like if I were in a course and I couldn't find my notes, I would just be like frustrated. And then I'm spending time trying to figure out like, how do I do the Kitchener stitch again?
Right.
And so it's so nice to have it to where pause, rewind, find it quickly. Yes. Quick reminder. Information's right where I knew where it was. I didn't need to take notes. It's already there for me. This is why I love the Marley Birdhouse. I'm digging it.
I do too. I love it too. One thing that Brianna and I did this year with the when you purchased the course, you had an opportunity to purchase 6 patterns in a lump sum package from us.
Some of our favorites.
Yeah, some of our favorites. It's just Marley and Brianna's favorite patterns 2022. We put 3 patterns together each, and what would typically cost 1 pattern for me, you got 6. And you got 6 really great patterns. The only way you could get that is if you got the course. Like if you bought the course, you had an opportunity to buy that. Like it's not something we're going to put up for sale. Like it was a one-time thing. So like tonight, that's the last time you'll be able to get that. You know what I mean? Like we're not doing that again because it was just like, hey, here's
it's
an opportunity.
Only for this event. Only for the people in this event who do the course.
Yeah.
Super
and if you're like, where's that? That's also in the Marley Birdhouse. We put them all there. Like the Marley Birdhouse is the place to be. And if you have not, guys, if you're in the Marley Birdhouse, you've seen that on the front screen, it tells you that there's the Google hack of the putting everything in the folder on Google Chrome. And you don't have to be in there to do that because I did a video for that here on my YouTube channel. Like you need to do that. You need to have a Marley Bird folder on your Google Chrome bookmarks, and you can have a Brianna K folder there too. So what you do in the folders, anything that you want to make sure you always can go back to. So maybe it's the game day, maybe it's Turn Into Stitches, maybe it's the Marley Birdhouse, maybe it's my Ravelry page, maybe it's my YouTube channel. You put all of those links in that folder on the bookmark, then you don't ever have to stress about it. Like, oh, I bought those patterns in the Birdhouse, but what's the link to the Birdhouse? Oh, they're in the folder. You have it. Everything's good. Like if you have not done that yet, you need to do that now. Like you have to do that. Brianna, you should tell all your audience. You should make a video for that for your audience because it's like the most convenient thing ever.
It is so nice. I have so many bookmark things. I have to. I can't find stuff later. I just want. It's so frustrating. I know we love Google, but like Googling, like, hey Google, I wish Google would respond to this. Hey Google, remember that day when I was looking at this? Yeah, can you show that to me again without me going through like the history? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Someone asked really quick. I want to answer them. They asked about the yarn. So we crochet City Tweed again this year for intentional reasons. One, we love it. It's so squishy and it's so like this classic tweed look for the holidays. It's amazing. I use the worsted for my knit stockings, but for the make along, we both used the DK City Tweed. Someone asked about substitutions. Here's our thought on substitutions. Yes.
I was like, where's she going with this? Because usually we're just like, okay. Like
the end.
Okay.
So when it comes to stockings, you can do a gauge swatch and make sure if you want to size exactly the same. We all know a gauge swatch is super important. But the reason why we're so like, whatever you want to do is because someone said, could I substitute a worsted? Well, I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Your stocking is just going to come out a bit bigger, but I always say bigger means more gifts.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you can use any sort of yarn. And the great thing, I mean, the tweed, we love the tweed. Like she said, it feels really good. For the stranded knitting, because I've done stranded knitting and for the last couple of years, and you've done some color work, it just adds a whole nother dimension to the stocking. It does. Like, so this year's like my extra one I did, like, it's just a very simple pattern, but the extra dimension of the tweed bit, like it's
so pretty.
It looks so good.
It's that beautiful classic, like heirloom look.
Yeah. And it just, it looks so fantastic.
And it's always in style, and it's always in style for the holidays. Yes.
And honestly, guys, like if you need to splurge and get yours, like maybe this is a splurge. You know, I was thinking about this. Look, story time, everybody, grab your coffee and just hang out. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get
the other day, I was thinking to myself as I was pulling out some yarn, and I was thinking about the first time I knit like a shawl sort of thing for John's grandmother. And I was using a Yarn Bee yarn that I had bought, and it was like $5 a skein, $5 a ball. And I was like, that is so much money. Like, it's so much. And I remember knitting with this Yarn Bee yarn. I was like, man, this is just so much money. And this is just like the best yarn. You know, all of this work and this energy. And I had this emotional feeling of, I've spent all of this money on this yarn. And now I look and like, I have some skeins are like $30 a skein and stuff, but I still remember that specialness of having this $5 ball of yarn that I was working with. And I was like, oh, I can't mess up. Like, this is just, I got to make sure this is perfect. And she loved that piece so very much. You know what I mean? So where I'm going with this is I remember what it's like. And I say it like that with all goodness into it. I remember what it's like to only be able to buy Red Heart Super Saver or Dollar Tree yarn. And the thing is, that's okay. If that's all you can get, that is absolutely okay. I am not a yarn snob. I think that is the worst term in the entire world.
Oh, I know.
I hate that term with all, I could get on a soapbox with that, but you can get whatever yarn works for you, whatever's in your budget, whatever you enjoy working with, that's the yarn you should get. Now, having said all of that, if you are able to splurge and get this yarn, and it's not like super expensive yarn at all, but it might feel like it is because, I mean, it's a small ball. Like, you compare this to the big balls of yarn that you get at the store, you're like, what am I, this and this, and they're the same price. What? Like, I get that, but you're talking about natural fibers here. So I understand the mindset.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I want to share. Now I want a story. Get your coffee.
So take the time. I know. Get there, Marlene. Splurge on it. Take the opportunity to splurge on this. If you don't want to make a stocking with it, you're like, I'm not going to get this to make a stocking. Fine.
Marley will make a cowl pattern for you coming up.
I am in the process of it because I want it around my neck so badly.
It is very nice.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. But I don't want you to think that you have to use this. Like, that's the last thing I ever want you to think. I want you to always feel like no matter what income level you are, you can always participate in these things. Always.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Which is why we make them free.
It's super soft in part because it's 55% merino wool, 25% alpaca, and that makes it super like wearable soft. Okay, my quick story. Because it's so true. I think I know a lot of people are envious of our yarn stashes now, especially because, like, let's be honest, We Crochet gave us yarn support for this event. That's why we love them. Yes. They have been so kind to help us as designers along and give us a little bit of yarn tastings. Then we fall in love with something and we're very honest about it. Because there's some yarns I don't like to use from lots of different kinds. I'm like, it's not my thing. Other people love it. And I'll be like, that's not my favorite, but this is my favorite, which is so funny because I remember when I moved from Red Heart Super Saver to Red Heart with Love. And the size
is completely different.
They are. And I remember being like, oh, this one's so nice. And it is nice. It's a nice yarn. So my quick story is when I really first started out as a business and selling physical items, I would go to the craft store. We were on a super budget. I was like cutting coupons. I had a baby. We were on a 1-income household. My husband was way underpaid. But I would sell something just so I could go to the store to buy more yarn. Literally would make something, sell it for like $10 just so I could go buy 2 more skeins of yarn. And so I do remember that. And I don't want anyone to ever feel bad to be like, oh, I can't afford this city tweed. Okay. Yeah. Go to your yarn store, go to your stash, see what you have that would work. I love seeing the different yarns, color combinations we've got going on in our group. It's so much fun. We will never be the designers that look down on anyone for doing. If you do this with Red Heart Super Saver, I want to see it. I think it's going to be amazing. Like, yes.
Yep. Always. Somebody is saying the two of us talking at the same time is bad. Just remember there's a delay. So sometimes I'm talking and I'll pause and she'll think I'm done or vice versa. So it's not that we're trying to talk on top of each other. Like, we're doing the best we can.
We just get so excited.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Okay. Yeah. So one thing that we talked about briefly, because I mentioned that there were 5 other patterns. So when we first released this course and told everybody about the make along, we were like, hey, we have the 2 patterns for the make along. There's 1 knit, 1 crochet. All my buy crafty people out there, this is like the thing, right? You have, oh my gosh, I get all the things. And then Brianna, because she's amazing, did 3 more patterns. So that's 5 total stocking patterns. There are 2 knit, 3 crochet. Then we were like, well, I feel like not everybody wants to make stockings, or sometimes they want to make a stocking, but they're still kind of in that holiday feel. You know, people love making blankets. Like that's one of the things I've learned the most about Christmas in July is people love starting a blanket. Brianna's like, well, I have a blanket that I just designed that hasn't been released. And I said,
Yep.
well, I have one that I bought from Michelle Wilcox that I haven't released. We're like, well, maybe we could throw those in. So that's what we did. So I have this here. This is the middle of the blanket, but this is the snow day throw. So it's based on a big granny square, and then you have this like applique motif bit here that can be put on. Again, it's not Christmas oriented. It's winter holiday season.
Yeah.
It uses 2 different colors. This uses We Crochet Mighty Stitch yarn, and so it's another We Crochet yarn. It's real soft. This reminds me a little bit of a Karen Simply Soft or a Red Heart soft yarn.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
It reminds me more of a Red Heart soft yarn. Like I feel like it's that thickness. So if you have that in your stash, that's a great thing to do here. It's a fun pattern. So this one, mine is a little bit more whimsical. Brianna's is way more sophisticated and just beautiful. Dude, yours is amazing. Like amazing.
I love that one too, though. The way you're holding that, I'm like, it's perfect for a pillow too.
A pillow. I know. I'm so like,
you could easily do that.
I absolutely want a pillow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's mine. And Marley and I had the same thought when it comes to blankets. It's July. If anyone wasn't aware, it is hot out. So these blankets are designed for you to make from now through the holiday season. You don't have to put them away when you put away the Christmas tree. And we made them in sections. So I'm going to first show you a section because I love it. This is a Mosaic Snowflake style hexagon. And it can be easy to take on the go because you're just going to make one hexagon at a time. And I have some border pieces, and then you'll piece it all together, which I can't even get this whole thing on camera, to a beautifully done mosaic, unique mosaic blanket. But we both love not being hot and having a whole blanket on our laps in July. We also are always on the go like you are. Like we all have doctor's appointments or sporting events to go to. You don't want to, I don't want to show up at a baseball game, like the whole handing in my ticket being like, yeah, I'm ready to go to the baseball game today. I'm just going to work on this a little bit.
I've done that before. And I was like, what am I thinking? Like, what was I thinking? I've done that.
Oh my gosh. So don't do that. You could, both blankets, Marley's and mine, can be made in sections. So you can take a small bag. You can just have it on your lap. You're not going to get too hot. And then by the holidays, just one piece at a time, you have a gorgeous blanket that is just wintry themed for you to display and use all winter long. And then you'll be glad you made it when it gets cold.
It's beautiful. I love it. Mosaic stitching is like seriously one of my favorite things. When I came across it for the first time, I became obsessed. And it was funny because I became obsessed with it. And I was in a conversation with the Yarnspirations design team. And they're like, so what is it right now that's like really speaking to you? And I said, well, crochet mosaic. And they were like, what is that? And so I explained it to them. And I was like, yeah, I'm coming out with this big scarf design for the Tournament of Stitches. And wouldn't you know, that same year for the Tournament of Stitches, they came out with the Mosaic crochet blanket.
Of course.
So at the same time we're hitting the market with all this crochet, I was like, oh, I love it. I love Mosaic crochet. I got Robin into doing Mosaic crochet. Like
nice.
we have a huge portion of the Camp Colorwork course, which is totally coming out. You guys,
so excited.
If you like this, you're gonna love Camp Colorwork. You're gonna love it. But there's a whole section on Mosaic and all the different things you can do with it. Like it is so
well,
fun.
and it's kind of an easier, like we definitely, with the stocking event, that's why we have videos and stuff, is like it is true color work. It's like stranded color work. You are learning so much, and I love that. We're really throwing it at you with lesson plans, but not in an intimidating way. And when it comes to Mosaic, for this blanket, you're only working one color at a time. You're not carrying yarn on the back. And that's what's so fun about Mosaic, is you're not doing like stranded. And so it's a simpler way to do color work at times.
Right.
All right. So someone said, how many crochet stockings are there in total? So we have
3 crochet.
Is that what it is? No. I have 2 crochet and I have 2 knit, and then you have a knit.
Oh, so 3 knit and 2 crochet.
Yep.
I had it wrong. Opposite. That. And if you guys are like me, where you're like, I don't like making the same thing twice, but I've got to make like 10 stockings, I got something for you here. So we got the course, but then we also have, it's not a course, it's a collection of patterns that you could, it's a collection, sort of like, how do I explain this? It's in the Marley Birdhouse. If you open the, we're going to share screen. Can I share screen?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Let's share screen. All right. Yeah, I think you have to put me in. All right. So if you go to the Marley Birdhouse, if you scroll down here, so this is like the Marley Birdhouse. If you went to it right here, Stocking Pattern Collection Volume 1, there are 6 more patterns in there. 3 knit, 3 crochet. These are the patterns we did our first year, plus some extras that we did. So we put all of these together in a collection. Now, these don't, like, some of them have some videos that are attached to them. So it's not set up like a course. It's very much like, here are the patterns. If there were videos that we had available, we did link them into this. Yeah. But if you are like, hey, I want to make all the things, this here is what you want. So right there, that's where you will find the 2 stocking, or it's 1 stocking, but 2 versions that I was holding up earlier. Like this is that stocking in there. And then Brianna has her crochet version and knit version stocking in there. I have the first year crochet stocking I did in there. And I have another knit stocking that I did in there with, I held together 2 strands of my chic sheep yarn. So it made it like a bulky. So it's a really quick knit bulky pattern. So if you're looking for more, there's that also you can check out. But like you can see here, like this here, the Brianna, these are the patterns we were talking about. These won't be available after today. Like that's gonna, and I don't mean like the patterns will be available individually, not in this package. So they won't be available in this package after today. And then, but yeah, this is it. This is the Marley Birdhouse, everybody. If you go to marleybird.vip, marleybird.vip membervault.com, that takes you to the Marley Birdhouse. I'll make sure I'll put a link there somewhere. But you go there. These are the products we have available right now. But these are not all the products that I have available because there's more coming. The Camp Colorwork has been completed. It has been exclusive to some box people. Or when I say box, that sounds terrible. Box people. To people who purchase a show. I know, right? It's people who purchase a there you go. People who purchased a specific like subscription yarn box. And so we just completed that. It's out of this world amazing. So that will be coming up available here probably within the next week or 2. So you definitely want to check out that. But the Marley Birdhouse is where it's at, you guys. Like it's pretty darn awesome. All right. So you heard my alarm go off.
Can you do this, Marley? Can you throw the Marley Birdhouse link in the comments real quick?
Yes. Let me
awesome.
do that. Copy. All right. So wait for time, or wait. How do I leave? Can I do comments? I don't know how to leave comments on here.
It may not. It may be like on a different screen. If you throw it to me, I can throw it in there.
Hold on. I'm going to go into YouTube and leave a comment there. I'll leave it I'm going to put it in the video description on YouTube. Cool. And let's do that.
We can always throw it in there as soon as we're done. We can go back and kind of, it's easy. Yeah. So we got like things left and right of us.
Yeah. So I only have like 2 more minutes. So you tell me what else, what are we missing? What else should we tell them? I don't even know.
Well, I really want to reiterate that we're essentially almost paying you to buy the course.
What? Oh my gosh. Somebody finished oh my gosh. You've got, okay, hold on. I got to go back to you and we're going to do a share. I'm sorry. I'm totally interrupting you because this is too good not to share. All right. So I'm sharing my screen real quick and then I'm going to go to my Facebook.
I got to get my mouse back over here turned on.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to my Facebook. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my gosh. That's literally funny. Like take my breath away.
See, this is how we react in real life. Seriously. When I see stuff like that, that's exactly what I do. I'm like,
I went over here so that I could add the link. That is like, take my breath. I love it. Oh my God. John would love those colors.
Yeah.
Because it's like straight up. Oh, sorry.
I like that whole.
It's straight up, like Michigan colors. I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt, but that was my initial reaction.
Worth interrupting for. That was gorgeous.
Wow. It's so pretty. I'll let you talk now.
All right, because we got to wrap up here. We just want to reiterate how much we have loved having you in this event. Do not stop posting. Obviously, we get a kick out of it. Keep on posting. We're still here for questions. We aren't going away. We're still here. But what's going away tonight is the amazing price on this course. It is only $19 until midnight.
Yep.
With that, we are also giving you $10 to Marley Shop and $10 to my Ravelry Shop. So that is more than the course even costs.
Right.
Those things will be going away tonight. You do not want to miss out on that incredible value.
Yes.
So if you're on the fence, don't have FOMO, jump on that.
Yes.
Because you'll definitely be so mad you didn't get that later.
Yeah.
Don't
get FOMO.
And partly because we're giving you $20. It costs $19. And you're getting 5 stocking patterns with 2 of them in the course for the Prancing Through the Holidays, plus 2 additional blankets in crochet. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's just, it's all the things. We wanted to make it really special for you. Brianna and I talked about in one of the first lives that we did, it's like the Disney effect. It's like, we want to make sure you're leaving this like, wow, that was so great. I can't wait to go back and do it again. Like it's really important for us that you guys have a great time. We love you guys. We do. I love your comments. We take your feedback. We listen. We try and always just make things better and better and better to the best of our ability, both as far as the energy we have and the finances we have. We try and make everything the best we can. Because I mean, the Marley Bird House, it's not free, guys. I have to pay to have everything there. I have to pay to have, like, it's so all of this we've been able to build our careers and our businesses bigger and bigger and bigger, make things better and better because of you. So thank you so much. You keep believing in us, keep supporting us, and we'll keep giving it back to you. Like that's just how we roll. Just how we roll.
Yeah.
All right,
so
guys.
So keep on posting. We just want to see everything.
Yes. All right. That's everything.
Yeah.
See you guys very, very soon. Don't miss out. All the links you need are in the video description box to the Marley Bird House or to the sales page for the entire course, where you literally get everything that will all be in the Marley Bird House. Oh, just real quick. When you sign up, you'll get the invoice from Thrivecart saying that you purchased. And then there's another email that you get directly from contact@marleybird.com telling you how to get in the course. If for some reason you ever unsubscribe from the Marley Bird newsletter, we can't send you an email. So if you aren't getting one, like it's not in your junk folder, it's not anywhere, just let us know. Send us an email at contact@marleybird.com and we'll get things all figured out and help you out. Like the best thing you could do is whitelist my email address. So that way we can get things sent to you. All right. That's it. Okay.
All right.
That's it. That's really it. I know.
We hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for joining us. It means a lot. Bye.
Bye, guys.